Katz Sapper Miller is a top 100 accounting firm in the United States, one of the largest accounting firm in Indiana. We do your basic corporate accounting, audit work, tax work. Specialize in different industries such as manufacturing and real estate. We had existing rooms that had AV technology associated with it for several years, but one of the things that we found in our current building that we were challenged with were we just didn't have state-of-the-art technology. A lot of the technology that we had was 8 to 10 years old. We had a lot of issues with cable management, so you'd come into a nice room and then you would have a lot of computer technology, cables strewn across the floor, and then we were looking for a clean, sleek, and professional look and a more modern, state-of-the-art look for all of our Katz Sapper Miller conference rooms. And one of the biggest things with any technology solution, it has to be stable. We want something that's going to be stable and is going to work, but also is intuitive to use. So we have a lot of different people that come into our rooms, our staff, our clients, and then vendor partners that come into the rooms each and every day and use this technology. So we wanted to make sure that it was easy, for them to use. And the challenges that we face with technology today is people have so many different types of devices. They have their iPhones, or they have their Android device, or they have their MacBook, or their Windows Surface. So we really wanted to try to accommodate all the different device types and how it's connected to each one of our rooms. E2 is really good about coming in and understanding our business. So it was coming in, not just jumping into technology solutions, but actually working with us through how our staff, how our clients, and how our vendor partners actually come in and how they typically like to work. How do they, what are some of the things the challenges that you have versus, just jumping into technology solutions. So they actually came in, went through use case scenarios, actually walked through all the different scenarios on how people could use this technology, what our firm goals was, and what we wanted to get out of it. And then we actually sat down and engineered with the E2 engineers a technology solution to fit those needs. So E2 had to work with us on our construction schedule. So each room was part of a different construction phase, and as we went through those construction phases, E2 had to work with us proactively on when they could be here, when they couldn't be here, when they had to work with the different contractors, electricians, our data providers. And they really did a great job working with all of our contract partners through that whole process. But all the way from scoping it out, working through the renovations, and then coming in when everything was pretty much done and putting the final touches on everything, and went really well. From a bottom line standpoint, I think one of the most important things is, does the technology get used once you put it in place? And to me, that's a telltale sign, because if it's easy to use, which was one of our goals, people are going to come in and use it. And it's very obvious when you see meetings going on today, the adoption rate is high. People are bringing their laptops into the room, or they're using the existing computers that are in the room to do presentations. We see our clients bringing in their laptops or their phones and connecting that to our technology. So from an adoption rate, we're very happy with that. We feel that it's easy to use. One of our goals was standardization. So when you go into any conference room in Katz Sapper Miller, the setup is exactly the same. So if how you turn it on, how you connect, the cables that you have the opportunity to connect with, the wireless technology that's available, it's all standard. So we achieved that goal, and I really see that being a bottom line impact. And then the professional appearance of the rooms. They look great, they're sleek, they're professional. They really broadcast a professional look, and that was one of our goals that we were trying to achieve.